Okay, so just had my art class. It was actually fun. We did, well, there were presentations first on artists, and then was art recreation via theater. So we were put in groups and then given a painting that we had to recreate. Mine was like the Sunday in the Park with George one. That's not what it's called, but that's what the musical is called that inspired the musical, or that painting inspired musical. But anywho, and then that was the last class ever for that teacher because he's retiring, and he was like put on the screen a photo from the first class he ever taught, and then he started crying, and then he put a photo of us and was like, or then he got us to take a photo and like of our class with him. He's like, now I have a photo of the last class I ever taught. And then he always talks about Art Paradise, and then he put a picture of a sunset and he said the sun's setting on Art Paradise. It was actually sad, and I was like, honestly, if I was in a more emotional state right now, this would probably make me cry. And then the person next to me was like straight up like sobbing. I was like, wow, what an impactful last class. Then he gave us a little coloring picture of Art Paradise that he did, which was nice. And now it's really snowy out. Look at that. But I need to go and get my tires torqued at Canadian Tire. I also need to get groceries. 1 for the film club event. 2, I need to get stuff to bake with because I said I would make stuff for young adults on Saturday. I also need to get food because I'm kind of running out. But anyways, I'm just having some grapes right now. Frozen grapes. I got a kilogram of them for $2 in case you haven't heard. And I'm gonna watch Hawkeye right now. There it is on the screen. Or watch an episode as I make my grocery list and check where the sales are and all that stuff to get planned. Side note, I love this ad. Because, like, look at all these people in it, and I actually know who most of them are. Like, what? And it's because they're Canadians, but makes me feel seen and special. Okay, vlog. Just had a quick little adventure. I went and got my tires torqued at Canadian Tire, which was actually the easiest thing ever. I literally had put it off for like a week and a half because I was like, I don't know how to do it. Like, what if it's hard? What if it's scary? Blah, blah, blah. But you know, sometimes you should just do those things because I went in, which I don't think I even needed to, but I went in and he just gave me a piece of paper with instructions on what to do. And I was like, bless, this is incredible. So I was able to read the paper, and then it said go up to the garage door and then inquire there. And I was like, okay. So I drove in and then was just kind of driving in slowly with my window down. And they're like, are you here for a retorque? I was like, yes. They're like, okay, you're good there. And then I literally like didn't have to pull into a parking spot or anything. Just put the car in park, and then they did it in like maybe 3 minutes, and then I was out of there. Like, from leaving Crandall to the time I left Canadian Tire with my tires retorqued, it was like 15 minutes. So pretty great. And then I went to Walmart and then to Superstore to get a bunch of stuff. So grocery haul incoming. Okay, vlog, here's the grocery haul, and it's actually kind of long. First up, I got these brioche bagels that were on sale for $1.23. Came with 4 of them to have for some breakfast next week. I'm trying to get stuff because I start my internship. Oh, this one's kind of burnt. Oops. Because I burnt it, not because it came like that. My observation next week at a school, so had to get stuff to have for that. So, bag 1. Bow tie pasta. Spaghetti. Pickles for sandwiches. These ones looked fancy, and they were only like 50 cents more than the like store brand variety, and I think there was more in this one, so like it was a better price. So I'll try it. Rice cakes for a savory snack. Carrots, just because I'm almost out of carrots, but also could be for a good snack. I got more popcorn because I've been wanting some popcorn in the evenings lately. Oh, I didn't get this already. Pasta sauce to go with the spaghetti at some point. And then I got butter for cupcakes that I'm making for young adults. And then Black Forest ham, I'm gonna make bread to then be able to make sandwiches. So that's what the pickles and that are for. And got apples just to have in my lunch. Chocolate chips for the cupcakes. That's all bag number 1. Bag number 2. Oil, also for the cupcakes. Eggs for the cupcakes. These peas are on sale for like $3 for the bag. So I got more of them, even though I literally just bought a bag, but it's fine. Milk, also for cupcakes. Alfredo sauce to go with the bow tie pasta with some tuna, little casserole type thing. It's what I was making before with the snowflake pasta, if you remember that grocery haul. Got Armstrong cheese for my sandwiches. It was the cheapest one. However, I specifically remember as a kid we had Armstrong cheese in a sandwich once, and me and my siblings, Catherine and Eric, shout out, we all came home and were like, was the cheese different today? It was kind of gross, and then it was Armstrong cheese. So, hopefully it's not disgusting, but if it is, whatever, I guess. I got gelatin, because for the cupcakes, one of them's going to be just like vanilla, and then one of them's going to be a hot chocolate cupcake. So it's going to be chocolate cupcake, and then I'm going to cut a little circle, and then I'm going to make fresh marshmallow, and then pipe it in so there's like a marshmallow inside of it, and then chocolate frosting, and then a little marshmallow on top. These bananas, to make banana muffins to have my lunch. Kilogram of bananas for 50 cents. Get on Flash Foods if you're not on Flash Foods. Not sponsored, but, you know, it's pretty good. Saves a lot of money. And then powdered sugar, I popped a hole in the bag somehow. I don't even see where it is, but I'm getting powdered sugar on myself. So, that's unfortunate, but, oh, maybe it's here. I don't know, whatever. I'll be using it like tomorrow, so I guess it's fine. And they had string lights on sale, and I'd literally just been saying the other day, they were $2 off, so they were $7.98, not 70. That I wish we had lights for our Christmas tree. So now I can put lights on our Christmas tree. And that's everything I got. Actually, it's not. Oh my goodness. Psych. Bag number 3. This one's heavy. I'm not going to take it all out. It's for our movie night tonight for film club. Cranberry ginger ale for a Christmassy drink. Microwave popcorn because we're doing it not in the school, so we don't have to have it all prepackaged, and mint Oreos and cinnamon bun Oreos because those seemed like Christmassy enough flavors. But that, for real, is the grocery haul. Okay, vlog, here's the chicken pot pie.
I just wanted to go to